First off, I want to say how happy I am that you guys keep coming back to enjoy this game along with me, and also that you're leaving all these nice comments all the time. Every time I go and I check the comments, I'm always like, you know, I always got a smile on my face because it's always something nice. You guys are always talking about how much you're enjoying it. I love it. I couldn't ask for a better community. And second, we need to go get Wyll because there are going to be all these Wyll moments we're going to miss out on. So let's go to camp.
I can feel the shadow's power here, but they don't seem to be harming me.
Shadowheart? What? She hears she feels the shadow's power here, but it doesn't seem to be harming her. All right, who are we gonna leave? Like, I want to take Shadowheart just because she's got the blood of Lathander. I kind of want to keep Karlach. She's just fun. Gale's got that great magic. I still haven't got to try his Phantasmal Killer. Well, I mean, try it and have it work. And I did just bring him along. I don't know, I might drop Gale. Yeah, let's drop Gale and take Wyll.
All right, what now? Don't waste a step.
Where's Wyll? That's Gale. There's Wyll. Being phantasmal himself over here. So what's that little glow under Halsin?
Well met.
Alright, you know, there's stuff happening and you need to be there for it, so I'd like you to join me.
I'd love to join, but I don't think there's enough space for me to squeeze in.
Oh, I've always got space for you to squeeze in. Let's get rid of Gale. I know we just picked him up, but he's out again. All right. We don't, we have a short rest remaining. She's got all her spell slots. Karlach is a little hurt, but not bad. The short rest, if we need to take one, we'll take care of that. Oh, it's that far away, huh? And he has both of his spell slots. Okay, so
Can't give up now.
we're pretty good. Leave camp. Probably should chat with Shadowheart since, yeah, she's got a thing above her head.
The shadow curse. It doesn't seem to affect me like it does others. Not as badly, at least. Do you know what this means? I must be blessed. Lady Shah is protecting me where others are left to face her wrath. She loves me.
Oh no.
She must do.
I have a feeling that that is not the case. Yeah, what about me? Am I not also being able to make it without the thing? I could make it through the Shadow Curse, right? What about me?
You're resourceful. You'll find a way. Don't give me that look. It's a good thing that I'm resistant to the shadows. This way I can help you. Lady Shah wouldn't bless me like this for no reason. There must be something she wants of me. Those signs we found about Dark Justiciars, perhaps they were no coincidence. In either case, I need to watch for any place dedicated to Lady Shah. A temple, perhaps.
So having Shadowheart and Wyll sounds like the way to go down here in the Shadow Curse lands. Karlach got her thing, so I don't know if there's someone else who I might want to take with me. Like I said, I do still want to take Karlach. What was I just thinking? Oh right, I wanted to also. Did you hide that? I want to see your face. I mean, it's a cool hat and all, but still. Okay, now, who do we need to talk to down here? So Jaheira is like right here next to us. Okay, must be inside here. Yeah, yeah, it's that way. Can I talk to you?
Free as you are, this is no time for a natter. Head on into Last Light.
You're into orcs, are you? It's like the only time someone's called him pretty.
Best head inside. There's food and warmth to spare.
The only orcs we've really seen have been those ones that we just had to kill. Where's the orc people? Come on. I want to find an orc boyfriend. I thought that was Mole for a second.
Welcome to our humble... Wait, are you Karlak? A lot of us were in Avernus. We saw you fighting. You were so good.
Well, yeah, I guess I was. I mean, you should avoid fighting for devils if you can. But if you can't, it helps to have a good right hook.
I saw you lay out a Moor demon in 2 hits. Bam, bam! We were all like, whoa!
Ever heard of the Blade of Frontiers,
Oh no,
kid?
Will, this is
If you
Karlak's
like
moment.
monster smashing, you might be a fan of his work.
Who's that?
A lovely chap. Didn't kick ass in the Blood War, but that's neither here nor there.
That's true. But he never got kidnapped by a devil either.
Huh?
Sorry, kid. Look, forget about us begrudgers and bruisers. From the look of things, you've got your wits about you. A clever mind and a bit of style will take you a long way. Fight with those, and you may find you never need to use your fists at all.
In that case, want to buy a lucky ring I found?
Ah! Nice try, Shorty. Keep it up, though, and you'll be scamming with the greats in no time.
I love that she's just supporting this kid and like scamming. It really looks up to you. That's nice to see.
It is, isn't it? Hope he makes it out of this mess with his wits in one piece. I'd like to see him set up in a proper home in the city. Every kid deserves that.
Last light. Check it out.
Oh,
We've gone legitimate, and Mole put me
just pulled
in
me
charge.
right back in.
What do you need?
You still got that ring? I want to see what the ring is. Anything for extra special customer. First happy face I've seen in a good while. I mean, kinda, yeah.
I'm alive, ain't I? What's not to like?
You got anything for an extra special customer? You got any scams for me?
I'm not supposed to mention it to anyone, but I do have something pretty special in stock.
Oh, that sounds pretty scammy.
What does it look like? What does it open? What treasures await behind its lock? That's for one lucky buyer to find out. Mole gave it to me and said I shouldn't let it go to just any old jackaday.
Mole said I could have it. If it's worth any coin, do you think Mole would have given it to you? I don't think that he would be deceptive to a kid. And I don't want to just buy it.
This is a valuable piece, so it's gonna cost a lot. And that is the price isn't changing.
Now, I know this is probably just going to be completely a scam, you know. The game has already basically told me this kid is going to scam you. But you know what? I like the kids, so I got money. Here you go. Whatever. What am I going to spend it on?
Yes! That's my first negotiation. Here. Pleasure doing business with you.
What is it?
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the
Tower-shaped
finest
key.
stock.
Okay. Where to go? Probably on my key ring. God, I've got so many random keys. Busted keys, charred keys, old keys. How much weight and keys do I have? Almost one.
We wait. If we're called, we join the
Alright,
fight against
what else you got for sale?
What can I get you?
I still got 615, so I'm doing alright. Some potions. Weapons? What is that? Cloak of Cunning Broom. When the wearer disengages, they also create a foggy cloud with 7 feet radius that lasts for 1 turn. Huh, okay. Who might disengage, though? I mean, Wyll might. Of all of them, Wyll's probably the most likely. I would probably end up giving it to Astarion, but temporarily I could give it to Wyll. And then Evasive Shoes, Acrobatics and Armor class. What do the others have on? Unimpeded by difficult terrain. Temporary hit points when healing someone. Acidic surfaces don't affect you and resistant to acid damage. I mean, an additional +1 armor class is pretty good, and we don't come across that many acidic surfaces. How much does it cost? $238? Yeah, I could buy both of those. Here, get... Come on. Come on, I put it down there. And the Evasive Shoes? Yeah, alright. Here, we'll put that on. And then... Yeah, those are just the acid shoes, nothing else going on there, so... That'll do, sure. So we got 16 AC on him. Jesus, 20! Christ!
I'd love to,
14 and 16. Would be better to give it to her since she's actually going to be up in the fray more often. Although AC doesn't just affect, like, melee, it's everything, right? So, he's got 16. She is likely going to get hit more, though.
Well, well, well.
So, acidic surfaces or unimpeded by difficult terrain. Maybe do that. Then he can, you know, bounce around the field a bit better and throw Eldritch Blasts. What's that? Elixir of Bloodlust. What is that? Sending Shell. Faint whispers creep from the sending shell when you hold it close, yet the method of sending messages from it is unclear. What is that for? The wielder of this rod cannot be surprised, unless something unexpected happens. Oh my god. Are all of these just like junk items? Spoon of saltiness. When salting food, the bearer of this shadow curse utensil will always add too little or too much, but never the right amount. Truly, the deviousness is top tier. Decanter of nearly endless water. Nearly. This decanter can, in fact, sometimes run out of endless water. However, it will definitely regain its properties the next day. The day after, for sure. Arrow of Sparrow Slaying. Magic weapon meant to slay a particular kind of creature, sparrows in this case. The arrow will grievously wound sparrows it hits, the poor wee winged fellows. And the rest of these are just like actual decent items. Red liquid coats the bottom of the bucket and it smells of rust. Did it have blood in it?
Pleasure doing business with you.
Thanks, Mattis.
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
Thought you'd be 10 yards tall the way Zevlor spoke of you. Ceres, Scout. Seems we missed one another at the Grove, but the others told me how you helped us. A pity. You pulled them from one death trap, only for me to land them in this one.
Oh, I gotta save them again. Death trap is a bit much for this old inn. Yeah, what happened? Where's Zevlor?
Gone. And more than half the others with him.
Like dead?
We were ambushed, out in the cursed lands. Cultists of this absolute. Zevlor froze, begged us to surrender. But they were toying with us, making examples. And we'd had enough of taking it. Those of us who cut free just kept running till we found this place. The others... maybe the cult got them. Maybe the curse.
Oh, we gotta go out and save them. Have hope. You survived. I'm sure the others did. You did right. You don't want to be a prisoner. What are you doing out here to begin with? You're bound for Baldur's Gate. Or just coward. I mean, he's not mean. I think he'd be hopeful, because he's gonna run out there and do his best to save them. Alright, have hope.
Zevlor had hope. It didn't save him. A little sense will serve us better, I think. But... thanks. It was sweet of you to try.
Oh, I'm gonna do more than try. You just gave me a quest.
Last night's best bargain, right here.
We learned from Sarah some of the tieflings were taken to Moonrise Towers. Oh, they went to Moonrise, okay. Find Zevlor. Captured by a cult of the Absolute. His fellow tieflings claimed he froze and tried to surrender. And I see where they are. Moonrise Towers is down there. Alright, rescue the tieflings. So, does this area, since that's Moonrise Towers, didn't realize it was that close. I thought we'd have to go through this area and come out somewhere else. Does that mean the Underdark elevator would lead up, like, somewhere around here? Do we have any other markers? It's just that one. Right. Jahira. She got a glow about her too.
Premium trinkets and doodads.
Oh, it's the blessing of Selûne. Selûne's radiance protects against the lesser effects of the shadow curse. God, if I could talk.
Please, be welcome. Have a drink.
Oh, will do, thank you.
Oh, my gods.
She's fangirling.
To your very good health.
Oh, I can smell it. Chug the wine. So I do have a little bit of wisdom. So it might make sense to do that and then just chug it. I don't think he would have reason to distrust her, though. And I don't think he'd be so, like... He's not that kind of person who is, like, distrusting of everyone. I think he'd probably just chug it, yeah.
Bottoms up.
She was holding off. I was like, oh
well,
no.
Over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it?
So she said, what was the line she said about, can I see the history? Okay, century old. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. Did she have a tadpole? So I haven't taken any of the illithid powers, so that isn't quite right. It's trying to change me, but I'm resisting.
And you're certain you will continue to resist?
Yes.
Good. I will take your word for it. And hold you to it, too. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago.
So, crap, I was thinking of something, where was it? So if I had told her that it's trying to change me, but that I'm resisting it, and I had actually taken illicit powers, would she call me out on it, or would she just be like, good, I trust you, or I'll take your word for it? And also, someone they killed and buried a century ago, was that because of the parasite? Does it have the ability to bring people back, or was this something else? Perhaps you should have hit him harder in the first place. That does sound kind of a barbarian thing to say.
Believe me, he was well and truly dead. I locked his corpse in the Thorn Mausoleum myself. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Ketheric Thorn live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met
So the
him
guy
on
is
road
Thorn.
here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless, but experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope.
Invincible, please. Let's see how he deals with decapitation.
The same way he dealt with my arrow in his eye, I suspect. Much as I share your desire for a simple life, we must try another way. Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Ketheric is without his shield, the sword, together we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight.
Oh, is Act 2 gonna end in like a big, like, assault on the tower? His days are numbered. I want to make use of my infection. I want to be cured of it. No, seems like his days are numbered.
Without a cure for your infection, your days are numbered too. Yet you selflessly offer to spend them fighting alongside us. I like you. I promise I will do everything I can to make sure you survive this. Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Ketheric's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at Moonrise.
Okay, how do I reach him? The towers are surrounded by shadows. So I guess, do I know that already? I mean, it's the shadow-cursed lands. Are there specific types of shadows that are impassable around the tower?
You're not our only secret weapon. Isobel, a faithful cleric of Selûne, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
So we're gonna have another person that's sort of like the spider guy. We're gonna have to follow along with her, probably. But let's look around.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the
His
fine
Majesty.
stuff.
Oh my god, my grandma had a weird little dog called Her Majesty. It would, like, poop in my dad's shoes every time we would go over.
Hiss! I say hiss!
Oh, I like this cat already. I mean, okay, he might hiss back. Yeah, I'll go for it. Can I get guidance from both? No, I've tried that before. Can we intimidate this cat? Oh, geez, we're gonna scare him to death.
I see. Yes, perhaps you're right.
Okay, that just calmed him down. Good. What's your name?
I call myself His Majesty.
All right, let's have a civil discussion.
Fine.
Oh, I can my god, I can take him home. How'd you get here?
It was quite straightforward. I slinked.
I love it. Heard anything interesting?
Plenty of pointless banging about. The only highlight was when the cleric here promised me a bit of milk that is yet to materialize. My conclusion? She's a liar.
I like the voice on this guy too. You know what? You want to come home with me? We might have some milk. Probably. We got a big chest full of all kinds of edible garbage.
I'd rather die.
Aww. All right. That's unfortunate. I was really excited to get a cat. Oh, he's taking a cat nap. Is there a way, like, can we come back later and convince him to join me? Oh, hey, Barkus.
Ah, you found your way. Good.
Well, I told you I'd help rescue Wilburn and the others.
I haven't forgotten. And as it happens, I was making something to help you on your way. That is, if you're still going to help Wilburn and the others.
I just told you that's what I'm gonna do. Of course.
In that case, you'll be very pleased to learn what I have in store for you. A new type of smoke powder. All the bang and boom of the original, but with an extra surprise. I call it the Brilliant Retort. You'll need it if you're going to survive this cursed place. You'll need it if you're going to get into Moonrise Towers and help the Deep Gnomes taken prisoner there. You'll need it if you're going to save Wilburn.
Got so many people to save. I forgot about all these guys. We gotta save the Tieflings. We gotta get Sevlor. We gotta save the Deep Gnomes. Gotta save ourselves from the illithid parasites. And Wilburn who? Okay, how did they get trapped in the towers? They were taken, right? God, there's so much going on, and it's been a while since we've talked about the Deep Gnomes.
They didn't get trapped. They were kidnapped. Taken against their will by those cultists. If I ever get my hands on one of them... well... with you on the job, perhaps I won't have to find out. I'll do my part according to my talents. And you, I hope, will do yours. The Brilliant Retort will aid you. Thus, I will make it.
All right, great. Anything I can do to help?
Unless you've got access to a 300-year-old Tempusian apothecarial almanac? No.
Let me just check my back pocket.
That's for me to worry about. You do whatever it is you do.
As I'm covered in
Some
blood.
of us
I hit
are
things.
counting on you.
Oh, who's this fan? Raphael. You. What are you doing here? Are you talking to Mole? Mole. Well, I was gonna say Mole, get away from him, but she can... If anyone can handle herself, it's probably Mole.
Your move, Mole.
You trapped me? I didn't even want to take this one.
Kalimshan rules, dear. The first piece touched is the first piece moved.
That's garbage. No matter where the night goes, I'm gonna lose it.
Then make the sacrifice useful. Guard your Mistra, or come for my Cyric.
What's going on here?
Look who made it. For once, I saved your butt out there, didn't I? We're square now, Chief. Say, do you play lance ball by any chance? It's my first time playing.
The keen gleam in Mole's eyes reveals the lie. She knows the game well, and she wants to win.
Get your queen. Shouldn't be playing games with this man. He's a devil. Pressure him. Okay, so I could do that. Why would I play why would I play a game that intimidates for when I could fight anytime I want? but I kind of like that. Just kind of, oops. I get a +1 dexterity and I have guidance. I think I'm gonna try that. That's a 10, that's not that hard. Oh, nice, we got it. Whoopsie, I'm just so big. Don't know my own strength or how to control my limbs.
How's that for Kalimshan rules?
Brava. Lovely work. I see I was right to make you the offer.
Of course he made an offer.
You will consider it, won't you?
The whole thing fits through.
What a lovely specimen she is. A blushing apple begging to be plucked.
Oh, God, I do not like
let
you.
me smack this creep.
Go for it.
She cheated, of course, but that's half her charm.
Or like you can turn that infernal engine up to like 11 and take him out. Just bugger off back to hell, would you?
Hell is wherever I take it. I just call it hope, remember? But don't you worry about Moll. It goes without saying she still has the unconditional freedom to choose the only option she has left. Besides, I do enjoy being in this neighborhood again. It has such a rich history of abject tragedy. And tragedy, my friend, well, there's my bread and bloody butter.
Just stay away from Mole, you hear?
She won. She has a taste for it now. She'll be the one who comes to me. But enough about my lesser pursuits. Why bother with trifles when I'm in the illustrious presence of my very favorite client?
No client of yours, I turned you down.
Apple of my eye, how have you been? You don't have any gills to get green around yet, but you do look a little worse for wear in this light.
Leave me alone, Hellspawn.
All in good time, dear. See you soon.
Oh, we inspired Wyll, though. Wyll, you got some thoughts here? Oh. Is the game frozen? I started the conversation, but it doesn't appear to be doing anything. Can I, like, oh, I cannot. Can I, like, move? Oh, wait, maybe that... Nope. What the heck? Alright, something has gone very wrong. Who is that? That's Raphael again, isn't it? Am I like in some testing room or something? Because I don't think he should be here. Nice space to skip? No? Well, I guess we gotta reload. Alright, well, I guess I'll redo all those things and, just try it again? I don't... When's the last autosave? Was that me just walking in? Ah, damn it, okay. Well, that's annoying. So yeah, I'll redo all the choices I made. If there's If I have to do anything differently, I will cut back in and show you that, but otherwise assume I've done everything exactly the same.
I wish we'd...
Alright, I've done everything the exact same as before. I was able to make all the rolls successfully that I did last time around, so I'm gonna quick save here. And Wyll, don't break the game.
A blushing apple begging to be plucked? Raphael's angling for the girl's soul.
Wyll's an obstinate one. If she's a mind to team up with Raphael, there's no changing it. Need to warn her. If the bargain's a good one, she should take it. She'll make the right decision. No, we should warn her.
We should at least try. The girl's as bold as a lamb cavorting in a lion's den. But I think she's clever enough to flee before the jaws close around her neck. One way or another, she'll see there's no winning Raphael's game, and she'll walk away.
So I wonder if we had encouraged her to do something that would have made her lose, it would have made her less likely to do this. For her sake, I hope you're right.
You've seen what happens when a bound soul reaches for freedom. I can't imagine what cruel penance Moll would pay if she were ever to resist that fell bastard.
One more quick save. I'm really curious why the Mind Flayer appeared over there. It was just some, like, broken room or something. Or like a test room, you know, that kind of thing. Is that rotten bread? Oh, it's sourdough. That's rotten for sure. Oh, so this is built over like a river. Oh. Loose plank. Aha! Scribbled note. A plain, unadorned note. The journal script is antiquated, but its pages look like they're barely aged. How much longer must I languish here? I'd hoped to be in Baldur's Gate a 10-day ago, but that blasted toll housekeeper won't accept my papers. When Father hears about this, he'll be furious. There's something odd about this village. People skulk around like they've something to hide. The shrines to the Moon Maiden seem ill-tended and barren. I'd hoped to learn more about Ketheric Thorm, the village's leader, but talk of him seems to put people on edge. I'm not sure I can bear another hour in this loathsome place. What is that? Snowburst. When the wearer deals cold damage, they also create a 15-feet circle of ice around the target. That's pretty cool.
She wants the same thing we do. To save the city. But she doesn't care if anyone lives or dies. I wouldn't go that far. But her focus is on stopping the cult.
Is that worth anything? 10? You could sell it. Sure. Bunch of rotten bananas and stuff in here. Was that a Baldur's grape? Oh no. Okay, I need that. And is it it must be a food of some kind. Yeah, Baldur's grape. Worthy of a Grand Duke, this Baldurian red is velvety and powerful with a delightfully tart finish. No, close it. Just go out.
Last night's best bargains, right here.
You were there in that broken room.
You're all right. Thank goodness. I was worried they'd got you too.
Was she one of the people who saved us, or what? Or was she in... Was she from the Tieflings back in... oh, I forgot to turn off Shadowheart's helmet. Glad you made it too. It's one hell of a curse.
It wasn't the curse that did us in. We were ambushed out in the darkness by cultists. We surrendered, but that wasn't enough for them. They lined us up like dogs. Asherak was with the kids, telling them it was going to be all right. Maybe that's why they picked him. Told him to kneel. They took his eyes first, then his tongue.
It would feel very, like, you know, not nice to say. Who was that one again? How did you survive?
Roland, of all people, saved us. He said he stayed in the grove because of you. And I'm damn glad of it. Without him, well, none of us would be here.
The apprentice wizard? I was trying to remember who he was. I was thinking he was the, like, swordsman who thought kind of highly of himself. But he was the wizard?
Yes. He shielded me and the kids, while his brother and sister rushed the cultists. Cal and Leah were dragged away.
I do
along
remember
with the
them.
others. Roland isn't taking it so well. None of us are, to be honest. How do you do it? How do you keep going?
Guess I just keep going, you know, one step at a time.
You make it sound so easy. But I'll try. You've done so much for us already. But I have to ask. The others might still be out there. If they're not dead, they're in Moonrise. And gods have mercy on anyone in that hell's pit.
Oh, you know I'm gonna go help them. Don't worry, I'll find them.
Thank you. If anyone can manage it, you can. Just be careful up there, all right? I can't handle anyone else dying.
Oh, that reference there, that is cruel. Oh wait, go. That's under what, J? No, it's under P, right? That was a Wyll one. Smile, better suits. Okay, if any of you have played Final Fantasy XIV, you'll get why I'm feeling things about that reference. I won't spoil anything just in case anyone hasn't gotten to that point yet, but I mean, it is like old content in the game. Oh, that was Roland. Okay, that wasn't Raphael. Why did I think it was Raphael?
Is to serve drinks, you little devil. Do it.
Why are you so pissy?
There's another
he's
bottle
drunk.
of Arabellan Dry back there. Put it on the bar, then piss off and leave me alone.
Jaheira said we should serve drinks, but that we shouldn't serve drunks.
Jaheira didn't save your ragged little tail from the cultists. I did.
Let's see. Maybe do that one. Or he might come in and be like, all right, come on, you need to lay off the liquor, you know. He's kind of strong, so he'd probably, like, and he would want to help the kids.
It's you. Don't you get tired of telling people how to live their lives? If you're here to save the day again, you're a little late this time.
Might not be too late. Yeah, might not be too late. Let me help.
Oh, sod off! I'm only here because you helped me and my family. I was ready to cut and run back at the Grove, but you had other ideas. Carl and Leo were taken in by your crap. You convinced them to play hero, and now they're gone.
And it's my responsibility to bring them back.
They're my responsibility. You go save the world. Or your own arse. Or whatever it is you do. I'll fix this.
While you're busy getting drunk? Come on, my guy.
Good to see you're still breathing. It's the best we can hope for.
I tried telling Mr. Roland that he'd had enough too. He didn't like it then either.
If this is about Roland, go away!
I'm sorry he was mean.
He acts like he wished we weren't here. Like he wished he hadn't saved us.
But he did save you, that's what matters.
And now we're just trying to save him from drinking himself stupid.
Get it? You're just looking after him.
Yeah. He did save us after all. Anyway, it's his loss.
His loss, huh? What, like being your friend or something? He'll be losing his mind and his lunch if he keeps drinking like that. Yeah, well, what do you mean, loss?
I found this book. Old, dusty, full of strange lettering. Pretty sure it's magic. I was gonna give it to Roland so he could learn new spells, you know? Beats drinking till he forgets the ones he knows.
Oh, I'm curious what it is. But also, I feel like that's probably the best decision. But we could give it to we could give it to Gale. Can I have it?
It's for Roland.
I'm not gonna press the kid to give it to me. Okay, never mind then.
Anyway, I'm sick of talking. You can go now. Bye-bye.
Roland, come on.
I don't need your help, and I don't need your pity.
Where are your siblings?
Dead for all I know. Or in the cult's tower with the others who were taken.
They're alive, I'll rescue them.
They're my responsibility.
Oh, he's still gonna be like that.
You go save the world. Or your own arse. Or whatever it is you do. I'll fix this.
Is he wanting me to say I'm sorry? Probably. Oh well. Moving on. Is there anyone else? Oh, there's a whole room over here I haven't been in.
Surely a great blow to the cult.
Hello?
Last night's best bargains, right here.
In prison while Baldur's Gate burns. Far from it. We need a way into the towers.
Bunch of fists over here.
What I won't do
What is that?
send any more of our people into the curse.
Any help from Jahira?
She wants the same thing we do. To save the city.
But she doesn't care if the Grand Duke lives or dies. I wouldn't go that far. But her focus is on stopping the cult. And I suspect she'd sacrifice anyone to achieve that.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest
No signs
stuff.
of waking.
We can wait.
But Baldur's Gate can't.
If you have an alternative in mind, please do propose it. Patience. He may know a way through the curse.
We don't even know if he'll ever recover.
I think they're just gonna keep talking the same thing.
He still won't speak. Just keeps going with the bloody song.
Nothing of use on his person.
His original writ of duty, signed by Eltan himself. Fella must be one of the very first Flaming Fist.
He must know something. Let's not give up on him yet.
Oh, this is the counselor I saved, isn't it?
Floric.
Wyll? Gods, please, no. The Blade of Frontiers was supposed to be my secret weapon. I don't suppose you found a way into the towers?
I mean, not yet. We know where it is. We're heading that way.
I trust you will do everything you can to free the Duke. But in case you don't find a way,
I'll be heading to Baldur's Gate to seek reinforcements. The Council sent a carrier pigeon with news that the city has been dealing with absolutist attacks. The Steel Watch is holding strong. I'll request that Lord Gortash send some of them to aid in the fight against Moonrise. The curse won't harm them.
Holy shit. That's my old boss. The guy who sold me to Zariel.
Gortash, as in Enver Gortash. Last I knew, he was a minor player in city affairs.
A lot's changed since you left Baldur's Gate, Wyll. Gortash has gained considerable influence since then.
So he sold Karlach, and he's also like, now he's like a big guy. He's Lord Gortash? Thought he was no more than a counselor.
Lord Gortash is the man responsible for the creation of the Steel Watch. It's no wonder he earned the title. The Steel Watch are the future of warfare. Gondian automatons that can be sent into battle without risking any lives, except those of our enemies. Lord Gortash had only completed work on the prototypes before Ravengard and I left for Elturel, but even they were formidable. With the Steel Watch at our backs, we can storm the tower whatever Ketheric throws at us, I'm sure of it. I'll do my best, but there's every chance I'll fall to the curse or the cult before I reach the city. Don't count on me and assume no aid is coming. Work with Jaheira. That Harper's mind is as sharp as her blade. Follow her guidance. Farewell. We'll meet again, God's willing.
Wanted to ask about the other stuff, like that guy over there. Oh, Karlach's got something to say as well. Wait, Counselor?
The journey back to Baldur's Gate won't be easier, but your task here is harder still. Timora be with you.
Oh, she's done with us, okay. Karlach? You want to talk about Gortash?
Is a lord now. I'd like to clap eyes on this Steel Watch of his. You already know the story. I was Gortash's bodyguard, loyal as they come, when he made the deal with Zariel. She got a test subject for her infernal engine. I never found out what he got. This is the kind of man who gets a title. Authority. Makes me sick.
Oh, we'll make him answer for what he did to you. Who cares if he's a lord?
Ugh, the city. Baldur's Gate. Home. I can almost taste it, you know. Not even Gortash can spoil that.
If you're poking around this god's forsaken place, you must have someone in Moonrise too. Hope you find them.
Have a gander at the finest stuff.
Heard you're meant to be heading toward the towers.
Meant to be, yeah. I keep wasting time. That's right, but I've heard this bedridden fellow might be able to help.
I'm not as hopeful as Floric. For my money, we're better off strategizing without him.
So what's his deal?
Flame color. That's your name, isn't it? Art color? I'm Fistular.
Nathaniel and me climbing up a tree.
We need you, sir. One of our own's been taken, a Grand Duke. You might know something that could help us bring him back. We found him out in the shadows, just wandering. Nothing survives out there for long. Don't know how he made it, or where he came from.
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been gripped by the Shadowfell, yet it has not broken.
Do anything for him? Thaniel, can you hear you? What's wrong with them? Have you heard this song before? Alright, first, do you know Thaniel?
No idea, I'm afraid. Whoever it is must be someone important to him. He's been saying the same thing over and over, ever since we found him.
Have you heard the song before?
No, not till I met Art, anyway. It seems to be all he remembers.
Did you check for personal effects?
This was in his pocket. He doesn't seem to have any reaction to it now, but he held on to it for 100 years anyway.
I'll see what I can discover.
Thank you.
Worn letter.
Parchment.
Oh, Shadowheart was supposed to say something though. Get that from over here. Oh, some parchment looks official. Okay. Plain unadorned note. Assignee Art Kula, rank Flame, objective to obtain information about current activities in Moonrise Towers and its environs, headed by Ketheric Thorm of the region's ancestral Thorm family. Orders: take lodging in the Last Light Inn and begin investigation in the local House of Healing. Reports indicate corruption, but no corroboration has yet been obtained. Note, the region's Thorm family are long-standing devotees of Selûne, but rumors indicate a Sharan enclave might be gaining momentum. Investigate and report. Signed, Grand Duke Eltan. So wherever this House of Healing is, we should check that out. Because, you know, looking out over the water, it looked like there was more of this town. And we're just in the inn that's in the town, right?
Wonder what he found.
So wake up Art. We found his last orders. Investigate the House of Healing. Yep, just what I was thinking we should do.
We're discussing fist business, and you're no fist.
Alright, whatever. I'm the hero. I'm the main character.
An extra blade could be the difference between rescuing Duke Ravengard or losing him forever. I hope you'll help us.
You're nicer. I like you.
Nice to see a friendly face come out the shadows for once.
Listen.
Harper's testimonial. One, a Harper's testimonial, the last stand of Ketheric Thorm, chosen of Shar. The pursuant text describes a battle between Ketheric Thorm's faithful and magical Harper forces. I do not know what magic the Dark Justiciar summoned to our plane, but if it came from the Weave, then let it be cursed for eternity. For 3 days we sieged the towers, for 3 days their dark bolts cleaved our ranks, and on the 3rd day, as his men and women at last began to fall, Ketheric entered battle. As his men and woman. So as men and only one woman?
There's always a first time.
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
Where's the stairs? Over here. Did Mole go upstairs? That's not where I want you to go. Come on. Oh, it's real dusty up here. Rusty and dusty.
Mug of ale, 4 CP. Chopped cheek, 3 SP. Daily special, inquire.
Well, you don't need to go up there. Nothing. I climb up on the roof. Doesn't seem to be any reason to do so. Isabel's diary. Ever since I returned, there's been a filth in me. I feel it in my very lungs. I cannot get it out. It will never out. This death that reeks within me. There are some things even the Moon Maiden cannot heal. There are some things she would never accept in her devoted. I should never have come back. Autumn crocus. And a wicker chest. With free money in it. Oh, and there's Isabel. Okay, that's gonna be the big thing. We gotta talk to her. I'll wait, because there are a couple people out here.
Take it easy while you can. We'll keep the watch.
You were something else out in the shadows. Won't forget it, that's for damn sure.
Oh, is that the cute one? Oh, Branthos, yeah.
I'll be honest, didn't think we stood a chance. Not till you came along.
I'll give me some of that green elf. That's all there is here in the inn.
Ain't mine.
So I'll come over here, save, and quit for now. And we'll talk to Isabel tomorrow. And then get on some of these quests. We got a whole area out here to go through. And a whole bunch more stuff has appeared. So the House of Healing is down there. Like I was saying, I thought that it looked like there's more of the town over here. So there is definitely more of it down that way. Still hoping that we'll be able to use the Blood of Lathander to cast a nice big radius of light out here, but that might not work. Who knows? Then this, so we're seeking protection from the Shadow Curse. That's why we'll talk to Isabel. Got Wolbren to rescue, the Grand Duke, the Tieflings. We gotta wake up Art. We got a lot to do. Chosen of Shar. Discovered Shadowheart possesses a certain amount of resistance to the ill effects of the Shadow Curse. Seems this must be due to Shar's patronage, but given the mercurial nature of the Dark Goddess, the extent of her protection remains to be seen. I can close all those. Alright. So we'll save here, and then next time we'll talk to Isabel. So thank you for joining me. I'll see you guys then. Good night.